Now McFarlane's come from the ground, so that doesn't look too serious.
He had his head in his hands there in disappointment, boys. It doesn't look good. Oh, sorry, he's taken the red vest, so it looks like it's a right hamstring injury.
Well, there's an issue for Ross Lyon.
Yeah, well, I didn't really put into the factor that I guess having Luke out, that my game was going to change, any different than it has, throughout the year. It was certainly in the back of my mind that we had two other guys that were capable of playing on the tours, in being Dawson and Silvani. So I thought that we were still in really good hands with those particular players coming in. But my focus was really just to be able to play my role again. And if that meant coming back and helping out the tours when the opportunity arose, that was certainly part of my game, which it has been all year. So yeah, look, I wasn't really concerned about it because I really thought we had some real good depth and as I mentioned, some key players to come in and fulfil that role. I spoke to a couple of our sort of guys that haven't played a lot of football, and I think I've been around a long time, but even I haven't played a lot of finals either. But I've played in some really big games with Essendon and Anzac Day, and they all require the same thing. But yeah, had some quiet words with Lee Spur, just more about his role and executing his role. And being able to calm his nerves, early in the game, which I thought he slotted into the team beautifully. And there was times where he really held his composure and, never looked like he was out of place.
Goes. Reed does the chasing. Little kick in the middle was terrific. Van Berlo, he runs to 50. They need this, and the captain gives them the goal.
They play a lot like Geelong. They're really a slingshot type team, try and take you up and beat you back towards goal with their smalls. So there's a big focus for the team defence all over the ground, and I think it will start from when we enter forward 50 and how we organise our team defence from there. And the defenders will be doing their absolute best to making sure that we don't give them an inch. I had Callan last time, I think it was, and also John Cox. So it might be a similar type player, but I'm just setting myself to play on anyone, and possibly even there might be some flips through the midfield, so I might end up taking a dangerous midfielder who's resting forward at times.